welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed this smoky eye makeup look for you guys. I've made it super simple, broken it down into just a couple of steps, and I've explained it all throughout, every single step of the way. It's super easy to follow, and I'm sure in no time all of you are going to be rocking that black smoky eye. It goes with everything. You can't go wrong with it. So if you want to learn how to get this look, please keep on watching. Hi you guys, so to get started I'm gonna begin with priming my face, for which I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus 3-in-1 primer water. This one's the flavor coconut, so I'm just gonna spray that all over my face. Let that dry for a bit. So foundation, I'm going to be using MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, and I'm just going to take that in the back of my hand and dab it everywhere. We're done with foundation. I'm going to be going in with concealer. And for concealer, I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear concealer in the shade NC35, just to brighten up certain parts of my face. Sure it blends in with your foundation. Like, you don't want it to stick out too much. Like, yeah, we know it's a highlight, but we don't want it to be like too obvious, you know. Okay, so once we're done with that, I'm going to be going in with my powder. We'll be using, as usual, MAC Studio Fix Foundation Powder Plus Foundation. This I'm going to be using in the shade NC40, and I'm just going to be putting this all over my face, just like my concealer and my foundation in place, so that it does not move. This is full coverage. It's going to make you look airbrushed and flawless. For the next step, I'm going to be going in with some blush. I'm using this Milk Makeup Lip Plus Cheek. I'm not sure what it's called, but it comes like this. It's like a cream stick kind of product. And this is in the shade Werk. Just gonna take a bit on my fingertips. Smile really big and place it right here. Just pat it in. For the other side, just go ahead and slap yourself a bit. Smile really wide. I like to put a bit on the tip of my nose, just like this, so that you look kind of like sunburned, I guess. Next, I'm going to be going in with my bronzer, for which I'm going to be using Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in Coco Naughty. That's what it looks like. Just gonna take an angled brush, swirl it in, tap off the excess off from my forehead, and continue to bring it down. You just want to kind of bring it in like a C shape, so like right underneath your cheekbone and your jaw. So for my eyebrows, today I'm going to be using this eyebrow pencil. It's from Etude House. It's called the Drawing Eyebrow Pencil, and I think this is the shade Black. Yeah, pretty sure it's the shade Black. So I'm just going to be slightly drawing in my eyebrows, just following its natural shape. I'm gonna start off with the eyes now, and this is my version of a smoky eye. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. This is just what I like to do. And so I like to begin with taking a Kajal pencil and just messily like drawing like where I want my eyeshadow to be. So I'm gonna show you and you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna messily really just draw a bunch of black lines essentially. Just gonna color my eyelid kind of just like that. You want to go till your crease, not beyond that. So your crease is where your eyelid just goes into the socket, so you don't want to go beyond that part. So I'm just gonna go in just like this. And you don't want to be super precise with this because there's really just no need. After you have your eyeliner, like your kajal down like this, you just want to take a black eyeshadow. You can use any black eyeshadow. I'm using this black shadow from the Morphe 35N palette. And so just watch me. I'm just gonna start packing in black shadow, starting from my lash line. Just like that. If you do get a little bit of fallout, that's fine. We can always brush it off later. Small packing motions. Don't rub your fallout like I just did, because it's just gonna leave a big black mess. We can just powder it later though, don't worry about it. Once you have your black eyeshadow looking like this, your next step is gonna be taking a small blending brush, kind of like this, and you just want to go in with a brown for your transition. And I'm just gonna be using the shade right next to the black right here in the 35N palette as well. And I'm just gonna dip my brush, really pack it, and I'm gonna start blending the black and the brown together in my crease, just like this. And you want to just keep doing that in small motions like this. You don't want any harsh lines, you want the black to be diffused. So just keep going in like that. Just like that. I know, still looks crazy, but I promise it's gonna start looking good soon. And then on top of that brown, you want to take in a transition shade. So for my transition, I'm just gonna be using this shade, this one right here, which is the third one to the bottom on the 35N palette. And I'm just gonna take that with a slightly fluffier blending brush, dip it in. And I'm just going to be using windshield wiper motions. I'm just going to be using windshield wiper motions and blending that in with right above the brown and the black, where the brown and the black have diffused together. Go in with the transition shade right above that, so just above your crease. Just like that.
Got it bumping.
You want to keep doing that until there's no harsh lines. You don't want it to look like a stark black, like a stark blackness on your face. It has to be well diffused and blended in. So you're just gonna keep doing that. I like to have the edges of my smoky eye slightly like winged out, just slightly like a cat eye. So I'm just gonna go in with that same angle brush that I used to pack in the black eyeshadow, and I'm gonna just slightly extend this, just like that, and then blend it in. Just like that. And you want to blend out this outer corner as well. So I'm just going to be going in with the brown eyeshadow and blending that out. So now that you have that done, you want to take your same black eyeshadow and start smudging your waterline. So I'm just going to do that now.
Got it bumping.
And I like this look. Now that you have your eyeshadow looking kind of like this, just like that, I'm gonna just like blend the edges. I'm gonna go in with my Kajal. And I'm just gonna put in my waterline. Also like to just draw a thin line right up my waterline just to intensify it a bit. Just like that. And I'm just gonna fix the fallout that I'm experiencing on my face. So to fix the fallout, I'm just gonna take my powder foundation, the MAC Studio Fix. So to fix this fallout, I'm going to be taking the MAC Studio Fix foundation powder with the beauty blender, and I'm just gonna brush it off. You can actually just put a thick bake under your eye so that like if you experience any fallout, you could just like brush it out once you're done. But I'm just gonna cut it this for now. So for mascara, I'm going to be using two mascaras. This is the I Need a Miracle mascara by Essence, and this is Get Big Lashes by Essence. You should ideally be getting rid of your mascara every 2 months, especially if you wear like contact lenses and stuff, because like that shit gets dirty and like you don't want to get an eye infection. So please throw out your mascara, like don't be using an year-old mascara. And I'm just gonna and just like that, your eye should be looking like this. So I'm going to be repeating the same exact steps on my other eye. So now that I'm done with both my eyes, I personally like to highlight my inner corners with like a glittery liquid eyeshadow because I feel like it really pops and it brings more attention to your eyes. And for that, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit liquid eyeshadow in Cashmere Love. Cashmere Love. I forgot how to speak there. So I'm just going to take tiniest little bit and just put it in my inner corner. Like that. Same thing for the other side. it just looks really nice when the light hits it, and it just adds a little something and just makes your eyes look a little bit brighter and wider, since the black can just make it look a little smaller than they are. And now that I'm done with my inner corner highlight, I'm just going to be going in with my lips, and since the eyes are so intense, I'm just going to go in with a peachy nude, slightly peachy pinky nude. So I'm going to be using the MAC lipstick in Stay Curious. It's the Powder Kiss lipstick. Just gonna slide lightly put this on my lip. Just like that. And then I'm going to be going in with the NARS lip gloss in the shade Dolce Vita. Just because I like a black smoky eye and a slightly glossy lip. It's a pinky nudie lip gloss, so I'm just going to go in with that. And I'm just going to focus the lip gloss in the center of my lips.
Got it bumping.
Just like that. And for the last bit, I'm just gonna highlight. And for a highlighter, I'm gonna be using Too Faced highlighter in Fancy Pink Diamond. This honestly is the cutest packaging ever. It just looks like a jewelry box. I'm gonna open that up. It looks like a diamond. So I'm just gonna swirl my brush into that. And I'm just gonna highlight my cheeks. Same thing on the other side. Oh, tip of my nose. Also tip of my chin. It's a really nice subtle highlight, just to add a bit of that glow. And there you go. We're completely done. We have our smoky eye. The lip could be slightly more subtle, but I did go in a little brighter. This pinky lip. And here's the final look. If you enjoyed watching this, I would really appreciate it if you guys would like, comment, share and subscribe. And please let me know what you'd like to see next from me. And thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye guys.
Got it bumping.